Manchester United fans finally have a reason to smile again, and this latest update could be one of the biggest stories of the summer. Just when rumors about Bruno Fernandes leaving Old Trafford started gathering serious momentum, fresh reports now suggest that Manchester United are already taking action to stop that from happening. According to reports, the club have opened discussions over a brand new contract for their captain, with senior figures determined to keep him at the heart of the project under Michael Carrick. And honestly, after the season Bruno has just produced, it is easy to understand why. For months, speculation surrounding Fernandes has refused to disappear. Saudi Pro League clubs have reportedly been monitoring the Portuguese playmaker closely, while several European sides are believed to admire him as well. Add the reported £57 million release clause in his contract, and suddenly many fans began to fear the worst. But Manchester United's latest move sends a very strong message. Bruno Fernandes is not for sale. The Red Devils are entering what could be one of the most important transfer windows in recent years. After a disastrous spell earlier in the season under Ruben Amorim, few people expected United to recover strongly enough to finish in the Premier League top three. At one stage, the club looked completely lost. Performances were inconsistent, confidence was low, and Champions League qualification appeared almost impossible. Then came the arrival of Michael Carrick. The former United midfielder managed to steady the ship, rebuild confidence inside the dressing room, and guide the team through a remarkable turnaround during the second half of the campaign. By the end of the season, Manchester United had secured third place and booked their return to Europe's biggest competition. That achievement has completely changed the mood around Old Trafford. Instead of panic, there is now optimism. Instead of uncertainty, there is now a clear rebuild plan. And one of the biggest priorities in that rebuild is keeping Bruno Fernandes. Reports claim United executives are fully united behind the decision to extend the midfielder's stay at the club. Initial talks are believed to have already taken place between club representatives and Bruno's camp over an improved contract package. The club reportedly want to reward him not only for his incredible performances on the pitch but also for his leadership during one of the most difficult periods in recent Manchester United history. And make no mistake, Bruno Fernandes carried this team at times. While other players struggled for consistency, the Portuguese international continued to deliver goals, assists, creativity, and leadership week after week. This season, he once again proved why he remains one of the best attacking midfielders in world football. In fact, he recently broke the Premier League assist record, adding yet another incredible achievement to his growing legacy at Manchester United. That record alone shows how influential he has been since arriving from Sporting Lisbon back in January 2020. Since his debut, Bruno has transformed United's attack. His passing range, movement, creativity, vision, and ability to produce moments of magic under pressure have made him one of the most important signings of the post-Sir Alex Ferguson era. And replacing a player like that would be almost impossible. That is exactly why Manchester United are acting quickly. The club are already preparing for major changes this summer. Veteran midfielder Casemiro is expected to leave Old Trafford, which means United could lose one of the most experienced figures inside the dressing room. Allowing Bruno Fernandes to leave as well would create an even bigger leadership vacuum. For Michael Carrick, stability is essential heading into his first full season in charge. The United boss wants experienced leaders around him while he builds a new tactical identity and reshapes the squad. Bruno fits perfectly into that vision. Not only is he the team captain, but he is also one of the few players supporters fully trust to fight for the badge every single week. His mentality, work ethic, and commitment have made him a fan favorite despite criticism that occasionally comes his way. And while some critics question his emotional reactions during games, very few can deny his influence. The numbers speak for themselves. Goals, assists, chance creation, leadership, consistency. Bruno Fernandes continues to deliver at the highest level. Of course, the big challenge for United now is convincing him that the club can truly compete again. At 31 years old, Bruno is entering a stage of his career where trophies matter more than promises. He has remained loyal during difficult years, but he will want to see evidence that Manchester United are genuinely moving forward. That means smart recruitment this summer. That means competing in the Champions League. And that means giving Michael Carrick the support he needs in the transfer market. If United can do that, keeping Bruno Fernandes could become the foundation for a much stronger future. Because when Bruno performs, Manchester United usually perform too. The timing of these contract talks also feels important. Opening negotiations early sends a message to both fans and rival clubs that United are serious about protecting their best players. It also prevents unnecessary uncertainty heading into pre-season. And perhaps most importantly, it shows that the club finally understands the value of stability after years of chaos and constant rebuilding. For now, nothing has been officially signed. But the signs are becoming increasingly positive for Manchester United supporters hoping to see Bruno Fernandes remain at Old Trafford. The club want him to stay. Michael Carrick wants him to stay. And judging by recent reports, discussions are already moving in the right direction. The big question now is simple. Can Bruno Fernandes lead Manchester United back to the very top again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Should Manchester United give Bruno Fernandes a new long-term contract? And can Michael Carrick build a title-challenging team around him next season?